Hello and welcome to episode 4 of Soda Dungeon 2 100% Achievement Journey. I changed the format of the series, we'll talk about that, then we'll go straight to the main subject of this video, Dimension 2. I got timestamps in pretty much all my videos, so if any part doesn't interest you, then you can skip to a later section. Alright, let's do this. Okay, format. After uploading last video, I watched it again and I said, nah, this is too long. So I put a comment in my own video saying that changes were coming. One of my very regular viewers agreed that I should make shorter videos. He went with one of the options I proposed, say Dimension 2 Part 1 and Part 2. I'll do that when I have to, like in this episode, because there's so much going on. But if I can, I'll try to fit one dimension in one video. Each video will show the important events that happen during that period. Because the game really is, you farm, you make a new party, you farm, you make a new party. I can't show only that. So what I'll do is show you significant, interesting events for each dimension. Frequency of uploads, well, this channel states 3 uploads a week minimum. That's all games combined. But I will be playing this game a whole lot. Anyways, that's what I have to say about the format. Let's look at the Dimension 2 highlights, shall we? In the previous episode we did 2 runs. And while I was speaking about the format, you saw me do a free run with credits and buy sodas. Here I just prepare a party for a farming run. There will be quite a few of them during this dimension. I'll skip the run because it's not significant. Time to work for an achievement. After all, that's the goal of this series. So here I'm just gonna buy this tool. And then we're gonna customize these tools to get the first of 5 achievements in this dimension. That's why I had to split it in 2 parts. There's so many things that happen in this dimension. In fact, even though this video is kind of short, I have a sheet full of notes to make sure I don't forget anything I want to talk about. Here it is, Fancy Digs, and that's the first achievement we get. And now I'm preparing for a run. So this run, I don't know it yet, will lead me to my second achievement of this dimension. And I'm gonna show you that run. And right now I'm just choosing who I'm gonna use. So I use the carpenter, try to level him up because he's an early character. He's a soldier donkey as well. Usual stuff. It's all about the lower characters. I really wanna level them up. And I do my first run since last episode in reality. So that's the first run because this is where I left off in the previous episode. So let's see how far we get and let's see which achievement I'm talking about. And it has to do with this guy. I just killed him really fast. It's the janitor. It's one of the 3 hidden achievements to kill the janitor. So he's dead. And that's going to give me my second achievement of this dimension. So I'm going to push this as far as I can. So I believe that makes it the second real run with people with equipment, right? So approaching level 140. And 150. And I lost 1, so I'm slowing down and I'm about to die in the 150s, which is not too bad considering that that's my first one since last episode. So these are the rewards. Alright, we're gonna look at the achievements here. I got the wet floor achievement and the stool achievement. That's two out of 5. There's 3 more to go in this dimension. And now there's new things I can craft, so I'm gonna be looking at that. And if you look at the word new below, I'm accelerating things up just to get to red gem. I'm gonna craft my first gem, and I'm looking at the bullseye shield here, and now it says that I can put the gem in it, and that's something I'm gonna figure out off camera because there's a lot of clicking around. So here he wants to talk to me again. He really wants to talk to me all the time. And watch what I do here. I click there and then I click again. There are psychologists watching because I want to know why I'm doing those things. It's pretty strange. Okay, so I'm gonna build the arena finally, but I'm missing iron bars. So let's make iron bars and finally build this arena, which I'm very curious about. I did no research about it again. And here's the arena. Now I'm cutting to the part where I'm going to prepare for my first fight in arena. And remember that I did no research about this mode because I want it to be a surprise. So I'm preparing a team unknowingly of the rules. So I'm carefully selecting them. There you go, here's my team. Great table. And I think we're going to look at gems if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So here well, they explain it to you, and it's not in the footage, but I figured out that the X's is where there would be gems in theory. I didn't include it because there's a lot of mindless clicking around. That's all there is to it. Also, I'm going to change my mind here because I want to equip the healing stones instead of these lucky clovers. And now I'm all geared up for arena, right? I'm all happy. I don't know what to expect. I got my full party. I even check if I can upgrade my relic attack. And let's do this. What? 3 people? Wow. So I was okay. I said okay. Arena is gonna be 3 people. Fine. I didn't know that. So what do I do with this party? What do I do with this party? Well, might as well do a run. So here I'm thinking, do I go from 101 and farm, or do I do a push to see how far I can go? So that's what I'm thinking about. That's why there's an hesitation. And I'm going to choose to try to do a push to see how far I get to 200. So here's the run. Either way, it won't be a long one because I'm at what, 60? So how close am I to reach the boss in 200? We're gonna reach the throne room. Yeah, I lost somebody, but I reached the throne room. So that's 184. And this is where I die at 184. So it's not too bad. I'm a bit disappointed I couldn't do an arena yet. Now it says I found a gem. That's because I crafted the other one, so that the game thinks it's new to me.
Here's another letter from the Dark Lord, and I'm gonna fast forward to Arena because I gotta choose 3 people. So I'm looking around to see what kind of party I'm gonna make, and I decided to go with 2 Mystics and 1 Healer. Why Mystic? AoE. I don't know what to expect, but I would assume there's multiple mobs. So 2 AoE characters and 1 Healer. That's what I chose. Finally, I get to try it. Okay, what's going on? What's this? And then something attracted my attention. Soda scripts. Oh, we just opened a can of worms. I'm not gonna get into soda scripts in much detail until later in the series. Not even in Next Dimension. But eventually, this is gonna be something very important. So you see me click around, and for the newer players, I'm gonna show simply this is the default script, and what's really cool is that you can create your own script for each character, and so that's gonna be something very interesting later on. I may look for existing scripts and first copy a good script and then customize it myself, but that won't happen right away. I know it's not gonna happen in so the 3rd dimension on which I'm playing right now. But probably by 4th dimension I'll start doing it. Something like that. We'll see. So here I am. I chose level 1 because, okay, I'll start at level 1. I saw that level 9 said that you need to be at 200. I'm not that far from it, but I didn't want to start too high, and I said I'll do 1 and then we'll do higher, right? Well, I'm about to get disappointed, that's for sure. So level 10. Hey, victory! That's cool. Of course, I expected it to be easy. It's level 1. I'm just trying to see what the mechanics are here. Alright, so let's do another one. Let's do another... What? 2 hours? I gotta wait 2 hours? Really? So I was very disappointed in this. I don't know if you can maybe later on shorten with upgrades. I'll look it up, but so far I am not impressed with Arena, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so I'm doing a little bit of fast forward here, and the reason is because I'm gonna do a couple of quick battles. Why? Well, there's a new class that I want. I'm farming for money right now. And we're very close to get it. And that new class is the Dark Mage. Yes, the Dark Mage. So I want to see what's about this Dark Mage, and that's going to be the last element of part 1 of this dimension. Testing this new class, which is, for what I read, an AoE class again. So I'm building a party which will of course include Dark Mages, 2 of them, and I'm gonna go test that. Now here again I'm thinking, do I go from 181, but the most logical is to do a real test from 101, so that's what I do, and I'm gonna test. I want to show you the first run that I do with this new class. Now I don't know if there's more classes than what I see in the game right now, but after her there's only 1 class left, which I'm very curious about, but it's too expensive still. At least in this dimension. So this is not the best party, by the way. And something I discovered during Dimension 2, and I can't remember exactly where, I got all the footage right now edited, is that the healer cannot heal herself. I didn't know that. So it looks like I may need 2 healers per party, or I'm gonna work, like I said multiple times, I'm gonna work on party composition in Dimension 3 and figure things out better. Maybe later she can, But I mean, right now, she can't heal herself, besides the healing stone. I discovered that to my own detriment somewhere during the dimension. It's getting foggy in my memory, I'm not gonna lie. And now we're gonna look at this superhero healer. And look at her by herself killing the boss. I'll tell you that the healer, or the nurse, that's the real name, is my favorite class so far. Alright, we're almost done with the part 1 footage. I think the last thing I'm gonna show is the missing class and upgrade the relic. I'm looking at my sheet here. Yes, I have notes. I have no choice because everything was it's very dense, a very dense dimension. So much stuff to cover. So here's the Blade Master, 100,000. I could technically farm from him right now, but I'm gonna do it in the next dimension. And I'm gonna buy also 2 more of these, which brings me to 10% HP boost. I find it respectable, a respectable amount. And I look at other possibilities, and I don't have the money for that yet. But this one, the 1000 gold per level, I'm gonna buy that at the end of the dimension, and it will make a huge impact on Dimension 3. I'm really looking forward to show you the results of that, and you'll see it in this in the next video, by the way. And before we end the footage, I'm going to upgrade the relic. So that's part 1 footage. This concludes episode 4 of Sword Art Dungeon 2 100% Achievements series. As I said, an incredible amount of things happened during this dimension. That's why I had to do 2 parts. The second part should be out Saturday if everything goes normally. In the meanwhile, I'm playing the game on Dimension 3 and figuring things out. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below, especially about the new format. I'm looking for feedback. If you want to support this channel, please subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.